For some people, New Year's Eve resolutions will include a leaner body, a new car, or even a new home. Those are all my resolutions. But for others, it's just having more money in the bank or in their pockets.
Joining us this morning is Gabe del Rio, the Chief Operating Officer of Community HousingWorks, with some good tips on how to achieve your financial goals in the new year. Good morning, Gabe.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Happy to be
So
here.
what are some ways that we can maximize our income?
Well, you can take a look at your 401k matches that your employer may provide. There's also flex benefits that your employer may provide in your HR. Yeah.
And what are some easier ways for maybe younger people who are just kind of getting used to saving money in the new year?
You can get on automatic savings plans. There's also ways to look at how you're paid and then scheduling when you're going to achieve your savings goals. In other words, you might get paid 3 times, twice a year. And so you can plan on those months achieving a savings goal. Also, we've got taxes coming up. So instead of thinking about spending that money, maybe you could save it and achieve one of the goals that you've been looking for.
Because a lot of people see it as a bonus. Oh, an extra check or an extra refund. Let's go ahead, right? Let's go.
Right.
It's hard to not want to spend it.
Well, San Diego's a tough place to live. It's very expensive, and a lot of people are looking to buy a home one day. And so this is a chance to put a chunk away toward a down payment, maybe. We've also got a lot of different tips and tricks that we could help consumers with. They can find that information also on our website. And go there. We have all kinds of classes and one-on-one coaching. We're a nonprofit organization, HUD approved, and we've been here in town for over 30 years.
Before we get to that, Gabe, tell us how can we stay on track? You talk about a SMART model.
Oh, right, SMART goals. When you're making goals, you want them to be SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're realistic, and they're time-bound. So you can't just say, one day I want to buy a home.
Right.
One day is not very specific, right? You might want to say something like, by March, I want to have $5,000 saved towards my down payment. And you know that that's attainable and realistic because you've done a budget and you've planned out putting that money aside.
So the key is planning, folks, using a budget, and that's a lot of times where I kind of I'm so busy at work, I just don't have time. Before I know it, I'm like, oh, I never